Welcome guys to where, how and when to study at home. Have you ever wondered why studying in school so effective? Obviously, your say would be your teachers, the timetable and the overall ambience. Yes, you are correct. In school, your teacher put efforts to make you understand the lesson. And there are no distractions like we do not see any TV, nor do we have our mobile phones, nor do we see our cozy beds. Moreover, all our classmates are busy into studying and learning, and we all follow the timetable strictly. But same effectiveness in studies we do not have at home. So in this video, we will make our home study effective. We will try to understand where, how and when to study at home. So let's get started. Basically, study at home or studying at home, we start again with making a timetable. We allocate some time to a particular subject, and that is how everyone tells us to study at home. But no one tells us about where, how and when to study at home. So this video will try to understand the where, the how and when to study at home. Before we actually answer these questions, let's understand what does to study means. Basically, to study means is to dedicate our time and attention so that we can gain knowledge or understanding for the particular subject that we are doing. So when it comes to study, we have to give our time, specific time, be focused, give attention so that during that time, through the focus that we have given to the subject, we gain knowledge or we understand the subject thoroughly. So this is what is meant by studying. Now where? Where in your house or home would you study? Obviously, it can't be a living room. We want to have a place which will have least intervention of others around your studying area. If you have a separate room, nothing like that. But if you do not have a separate room, fine. You search some place in your house which is least used by others. Of course, that place or region should be well ventilated. That means it should have adequate amount of air and light. Also, you should have a rigid surface. That means you should make use of table, or if table is not there, you can make use of floor. You shouldn't ever study on your bed or sofa. See that you are having a rigid surface, that is table or a floor. Basically, if table or space is a problem, you can have a folding table or you can have wall mountable tables like this. Single table, of course, not tables, wall mountable table. And in front of your eyes, to any of the wall which is directly in front of your eyes, you should put some quote. You can write it on a chart paper and stuck it in front of your eyes. Any quote, so that you will be always motivated to study well, perform better and uplift yourself. Like, time is money. Do not waste it. Consistent hard work leads to success. Such type of quotes, I want to stand first in the class, will always remind you and help you to perform better. Stay focused. This year, I will crack my Olympiads. Work hard now and enjoy later. So such quote, any of this quote or some, if you have any other quote, you see that you decorate that quote and put it on the wall, which you will be seeing very frequently. Now next is how and how long should one study. Basically, you have to equip yourself with water bottle, stationary things like pen or pencil box and subject books. Always when you are to study, you make up your mind that I am going to study this lesson or this topic. Till then, I am not going to divert myself. So make your mind clear that you are going to finish this, then only you are going or switching to next activity. Right now you focus on completing the task that you have considered. And before you actually sit to study, see that you equip yourself with water bottle and the stationery items that are required and the subject books like the pen or pencil box, basically pencil because you will be reading your lesson, and a water bottle so that whenever you feel you are tired reading it, okay, you will you can sip some water. Always have a water bottle handy and a pencil box handy with you along with your subject books. And by studying means you are going to read your lesson, because understanding part is already done in the school. Your teacher has taught you the lesson. Now here at home you are to revise or recollect your understanding. So how do you do that? For that, you will read the complete lesson from your textbook. Point with the pencil. Read each and every sentence and each and every word. Do not leave anything. Like there are some quotes. Think about it. What have we learned? So such boxes also do not leave. Read everything, each and every word from your lesson. Underline important sentences. So next time when you are reading it, it will be a easy, quick revision for you if you underline the important sentences. Like in this case. And also you can put some short remarks so that next time when you read it, you will easily recollect what all this means. Also, you have to write meaning of difficult words in the textbook with pencil. Never use pen for your textbooks. Okay, always have pencil handy and always read the lesson, then only go for question answers. So if you have understood the lesson in the school, now you are revising the lesson, hence you will read the lesson completely and try to recollect whatever you have understood. In case you have not understood something, something is missing, you can put a question mark there itself in the textbook. So next time when you go to school, you can ask your subject teacher. You should always write the meaning of difficult word there itself with the pencil. Like in this case, suppose relative was a different word for you. You have seen or encountered this word first time. So you will write the meaning here itself. So when you are reading it next time, it will be more clear. Also, this will add to your vocabulary. So always have a habit of writing the meaning of difficult words there itself with the pencil. Now, how long you have to study is, as I said, you set the target for the day, achieve it, and then you switch to your next task. But you have to set a target, make up your mind so that you can dedicate your time and stay focused till you finish that task. Now basically when should you study? Now in student life you can do two things, that is you can study or you can play. Now which to do first is our question, whether you will study first or you will play the games first. Now we all know the benefits of playing game or the outdoor games. That is, the blood circulation improves, our heart and lungs functions are strengthened. Due to playing outdoor games, we sweat a lot. So it flushes the toxins out of the body. It improves our concentration. It lifts our mood. But then we should also not forget that games will drain us. And once we are drained and then we think of studying, then it becomes very difficult for you to study because you do not have any energy left to study. All your energy is drained while playing. So it's always advisable to do our studies first and then go for playing. So basically, when should you study? Now in the mornings you have your school. So once you come from your school in the afternoon, have your lunch, take some short nap or relax for a while, and then you can sit for your study. But before sitting, set your targets and do complete it. So whenever you get time, you have energy, always first study, complete your studies and then go out to play. Now once we have understood where to sit for study in our home or how to study, how we should equip ourselves when we are to study at home, and for how long we have to study, and when we have to study, that is we have to, whatever energy is there, that first let us consume to do our studies and then we need to go to play. So having understood where, how and when to study at home, let's remember certain points. Being in student life, we have to form certain good habits, or we have to discipline ourselves so that it becomes easy to achieve our targets for us. Once we say we have to discipline ourselves, that means we have to put efforts. And what are the good habits that we have to put efforts into? We have to wake up early, do some exercises, at least 12 Surya Namaskars you need to do every morning before you start to your school. No procrastination of homework. Whatever homework is given, try to complete it on the day itself so that it doesn't pile up and so that you do not forget it. Also see that you strive for your own progress. Do not compare or compete with your friends. Instead, try to compete with yourself. Set small targets and try to complete them in stipulated time. So these are the good habits in student life. If you have to form good habits, you consciously have to make efforts so that you will have good progress in your academics. Now, there are some wrong habits or bad habits which we easily get addicted. You do not have to put efforts to form a bad habit. This is natural human tendency. For bad habits, you don't need to put efforts. But once you have to discipline yourself, you have to make up your mind or consciously make efforts to form a discipline or good habits. Whereas bad habits are unknowingly addicted to us. That is sleeping late morning hours, doing no exercises, watching TV for long hours or playing mobile games. So do give a thought to this. So that's all in this video. Do like, share and subscribe the channel for more such videos. Thank you.